Commander Zektar of the Vorthak Empire sneered as his fleet approached the desolate asteroid field. Intelligence reports indicated a single human vessel hiding among the rocks, probably another pathetic refugee ship fleeing their conquered homeworld. 50 ships against one, he chittered to his bridge crew. The humans always were an arrogant species. This will be over quickly. Deep within the asteroid field, Adam Martinez wiped sweat from his brow as he frantically worked at the engineering console of the Prometheus. The ancient prototype Warship had been abandoned here for nearly 2 decades, left to drift after the military deemed it too experimental for active duty. "Maheen, please tell me you've got something," Adam called out to his partner at the tactical station. Maheen Khan's fingers danced across holographic displays, her dark eyes reflecting the blue glow of alien symbols. "The reactor's coming online, but we're still operating at only 15% capacity. These systems haven't been active since before we were born. They were the last of their kind, too young. Engineers who had stumbled upon humanity's forgotten monster while fleeing Earth's fall 6 months ago. What they'd found defied everything the galaxy knew about human technology. "Contact on sensors," Maheen announced, her voice tight. 50 Vorthak destroyers approaching fast. Adam's hands trembled as he activated dormant systems that hummed with barely contained power. "The Empire thinks they know us. They think they conquered our best." He looked up at Maheen, determination blazing in his eyes. "Time to show them what we kept hidden." The Prometheus didn't look like much, a sleek, angular vessel barely 300 meters long. The Vorthak flagship alone dwarfed it by comparison, but appearances, as the galaxy was about to learn, could be devastatingly deceptive. "Human vessel," Zektar's voice crackled across open channels. "Surrender immediately and prepare to be boarded. Your pathetic resistance ends today." Adam activated the communication array. "This is Adam Martinez of the Earth vessel Prometheus. I'm afraid we can't do that, Commander. You see, you've made one critical error." "And what would that be, Primitive?" Maheen's console flared to life as she brought weapon systems online. Energy readings spiked to levels that should have been impossible for a ship that size. "You assumed we'd show you our best first." The Prometheus emerged from the asteroid field like a predator stepping into sunlight. What the Vorthak sensors detected next would haunt their species for generations to come. "Impossible," Zektar whispered as his science officer reported power readings that exceeded their entire fleet combined. "No ship that small could..." The prototype's first salvo answered his disbelief. The quantum disruption cannons, humanity's most classified weapons project, fired in perfect synchronization. Instead of traditional energy beams or projectiles, they unleashed focused tears in space-time itself. The first 3 Vorthak destroyers didn't explode. They simply ceased to exist. Matter and energy scattered across 11 dimensions simultaneously. "What have you done?" Zektar screamed. "What humans do best," Adam replied calmly as Maheen targeted the next wave. "We evolved." The Prometheus moved like no ship the galaxy had ever seen. Its dimensional phase drive allowed it to exist in multiple spatial coordinates simultaneously, appearing to teleport between targets while maintaining perfect firing solutions. Maheen's targeting algorithms, enhanced by prototype quantum processors, calculated trajectories across probability matrices rather than simple ballistics. 20 ships disappeared in the second volley. "All vessels fall back," Zektar ordered, but retreat proved impossible. The prototype's gravitational web generators had already deployed, creating localized space-time distortions that held the entire enemy fleet in place. Adam watched the tactical display with grim satisfaction. The Empire conquered our colonies, burned our cities, enslaved our people. They did this because they believed they understood human warfare. His voice hardened. They were studying our past while we were building their future. The third salvo eliminated 15 more ships. The remaining dozen Vorthak vessels, trapped and helpless, could only watch as Maheen charged the Prometheus's most devastating weapon. "The Stellar Core Emulator," she announced, her voice barely above a whisper. "It mimics the nuclear processes of a main sequence star." The weapon fired once. A miniature sun bloomed in space for exactly 3.7 seconds, long enough to convert the remaining Vorthak fleet into constituent atoms, short enough to avoid destabilizing local stellar mechanics. In the sudden silence, Zektar's broken transmission reached them. How did a species we conquered possess such power? Adam's response echoed across every frequency. You conquered humanity's children, Commander. You never met their parents. The Prometheus disappeared back into the asteroid field, leaving only debris and a message that would spread throughout the galaxy faster than light itself. Earth's children had been the advanced scouts. The real human fleet, the one with ships like the Prometheus, was still coming. As Maheen plotted their course to the next system, Adam smiled grimly. 50 ships had become space dust in under 10 minutes. The Empire's forces had encountered not humanity's greatest warriors, but its greatest creation, a prototype so advanced that even its builders had feared to deploy it. Now they understood why. The galaxy was about to learn that humanity's greatest strength wasn't its courage, adaptability, or determination. It was its capacity to build weapons so terrible that they'd rather abandon them than use them. Until now, the war was just beginning and humanity's abandoned children were coming home.